China is looking to take full advantage of the new government in Afghanistan and U.S. troops no longer on the ground. Joining us now to discuss is author of The Coming Collapse of China, Gordon Chang. Gordon, great to have you this morning.
Thank you, Allison.
Gordon, so do you think that the Taliban would allow China to take over Bagram Air Base in Afghanistan? Because they're talking about it. And obviously, if they do, what does this mean for the U.S.?
It will happen. China will have some sort of installation on the base. It may not be the entire facility, but it will be part of it. Because we have seen China take over all sorts of installations around the world, including that very important Soviet listening post at Lourdes in Cuba, just a few miles from Havana. So, the Chinese will be there. They've got a great relationship with the Taliban. They've supported them continuously for 20 years. Yes, it will happen.
So you're saying it happens. What does this mean? How much power now do they have?
Well, the Chinese have a lot of influence over the Taliban because at this particular moment where there is no diplomatic recognition of the regime in Kabul, they will need friends. And they've only got a couple of them, as we know, Russia, Iran, and, of course, some terrorist allies. So the Taliban does need money. China last night pledged $31 million of aid, 3 million doses of coronavirus vaccine. The Chinese are going to be there. Now, I'm not sure long term that this will be an enduring partnership for a number of reasons. Both of them believe that they should rule the world, the Taliban and the Chinese. But at least for the next decade or so, they're going to be thick as thieves.
Yeah, absolutely. Gordon, this is an embarrassment to the U.S. and the Biden administration if China does, in fact, take over the airbase, which you think is going to happen. This once belonged to the U.S. military.
Yes, this is important symbolically. It's important, for instance, that we now see the Iranians with U.S. military equipment that we left there. It's important symbolically when we see the Taliban with their U.S. missile rifles. It's just really wrong for the U.S. to have left anything there. And I'm sure we've got a lot of generals who are saying, it would have cost more to take it out. But we Americans are oblivious to symbolism, and we're now being hurt by these images that the Taliban constantly shows of U.S. military equipment that they are now using.
Yeah, I was reading this morning an article about this, and it's even weird to say Taliban officials say, because I just feel like that's weird to say. But they're saying that China is their most important partner.
Yes, it is, because it is the one with the money. It is one with has really the most motive for establishing strong relations. And during the insurgency, China was supplying shoulder-fired missiles, anti-aircraft guns, all sorts of very dangerous equipment to the Taliban, which was used to kill Americans and NATO troops. And we ignored that. We had a series of presidents who looked the other way. And that was wrong from a strategic point of view. But more important, Allison, it was wrong from a moral point of view. The Chinese have been killing Americans, and we have just turned our back on that.
What does the U.S. need to do? What do you think that the Biden administration should do right now?
Well, first of all, we need to make sure that our friends still rely on us, and that includes Taiwan. There's been some stepped-up military activity on the part of the U.S. Navy and the Coast Guard in the Taiwan Strait. That's a good thing, but we need a senior U.S. official, preferably the President of the United States, going to Taipei, announcing American support for the defense of Taiwan. Also, we've got some real problems in India. India may be the country most directly affected by the American pullout because of the way we did it. And so New Delhi might actually move a lot closer to Russia and away from the U.S. There is so much repair work, and it will take years and years. And, at this point, I'm not sure that the administration understands what it has to do.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think, as you mentioned, it's a mess. China keeps getting more power now that they're, allies with Afghanistan, with the Taliban. We just have to obviously keep a watch on them and hopefully have a president who can take charge. Gordon Chang, always great to have you and your insight. Thank you so much for coming on the show this morning.
Thank you, Allison.
Okay.
You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news channel, now in more than 70 million homes. You can get Newsmax TV on your cable system or check your cable guide. And if your system doesn't carry Newsmax, call them, tell them you want Newsmax TV, because we're real news for real people.